continuing on to gate 33, which is retreat and the gate of privacy with the voice of I remember or not. And gate 33 is part of collective abstract circuitry linking up with identity gate 13.
I love this gate of privacy and retreat, and its voice that says, I remember. It's a collective voice. And the thing is, it remembers, its remembering is going to articulate exactly what gate 13 truly collected as the listener, as the gate that takes in now the collective story of humanity so that it all stays intact. If you're a bug, you really only genetically do you remember your collective history, right? It's sort of wired in and that's it. And the more involved you get in the animal forms, you'll remember a little bit more of your collective history, but it dead ends pretty quick. Humanity has the capacity to keep it all, and I remember becomes the vehicle, the mechanism, the accountant of all the experiences that the channel right below gate 13, this channel of discovery that says, I'm going to finally bring the whole thing to fruition in the body. 35 may be fun, that's cool, but it still had to go through the body. It's not necessarily mandatory the other way around. So when that finally happens, and that expression comes in through gate 46 to help empower direction. Remember, love and direction, all roads lead to the G center, if you want to think about it that way in a lot of ways. But since we're in the throat, this comes up through the 13, and 33 becomes the expressiveness of that. I remember or not. It's fickle. It can pick what it remembers. Not so much in the manipulative way of the 26. That's there tribally for success of its material way. It's just as a process that is abstract. So you can't ask it to have a checklist that goes one way. That's the army on the other side. This is simply abstract. And it's got a heck of a job to do because it literally discerns the stuff it's going to spit out. That's why privacy. The privacy part of it is its discernment. So a lot goes on here. And by the way, if your kid has a gate 33 and no 13, or the other way around even, and he goes over to the friend's house, be prepared that he spills beans about everything that goes on in your house.
Yeah.
Because the gate 13 will come along, hook it up, and suddenly his stories of what he remembers is at his home,
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, my mom and dad, they fight all the time and blah, 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 blah. And there's this weird guy, Uncle Johnny. Whatever, they'll share the dirty laundry. It's funny that way.
Yeah, just the wiring of it. Yeah, it's like gate 33 is about holding the memory of what's worth remembering, like which stories are worth remembering, and like keeping a chronicle of that or not.
And its memory is very profound and it's deep because it's in that abstract experiential way. Think about it, receiving part of its marching orders from the confusion through the realization into the ideas. Now that's an enduring process. I have that channel. It endures. It never ends. So it's very excited to do this, that process 33, or withhold it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then like final thought is like that idea of retreat in privacy. This idea that after 13 collects the stories, 33 is going to like retreat and kind of almost process the stories to then express them.
And in your life, it means you're collecting stories if you have a gate 33, and if they're difficult stories or hard or something in your life, that retreat is needed. And this brings a grace to that type of retreat. It's like it just makes sense. So that retreat in privacy is a necessary health function. It's also a stop codon, by the way. Things end here. They dead end here, and here's one of the dead endings into the collective in this case.
The end of the story. Like it's like closing the
chapter,
closing the book on the end
and start over again, by the way, and start over, right? Experience is experientialness, but here you go.
Conclusion. You got to end one chapter to start a new one.